Finance Minister Fayval Williams has raised concerns about the opposition People's National Party's PNP proposals, arguing that their promises could cost taxpayers over $48 billion and risk triggering another financial collapse similar to FINSAC in the 1990s. The FINSAC crisis, a costly lesson. FINSAC, or the Financial Sector Adjustment Company, was established to manage the fallout from Jamaica's financial sector collapse in the 1990s, which left businesses bankrupt and homeowners struggling with debt. The crisis was largely blamed on high interest rates under the then PNP administration. Now, Williams warns that the PNP's new promises could lead to a repeat of history. Breaking down the costs. During her budget presentation, Williams estimated that the PNP's proposed policies, which she calls their implied budget, would add up to $48.8 billion in additional spending. Among the biggest costs are $11 billion in tax exemptions for new small businesses, an increase in school meal costs from $9 billion to $18 billion as the number of beneficiaries doubles, major healthcare expansions and other projects, which Williams says would violate the country's fiscal rules. Mark Golding responds, "We're being misrepresented." Opposition leader Mark Golding has rejected Williams' claims, accusing her of misleading the country. He insists that the PNP's proposals are long-term commitments for their first term in office, not promises that would be implemented immediately. "We presented our policy commitments for the next PNP government. They will all operate within existing fiscal rules," Golding argued in Parliament. Despite his response, Williams maintained that the numbers simply don't add up and that the PNP would put Jamaica in serious debt. Prime Minister Andrew Holness has also stepped in, highlighting that Jamaica's healthcare budget has grown from $60 billion to $140 billion in just 9 years. He pointed to new hospital beds, operating theaters, and improved healthcare infrastructure as signs of progress. "We accept we are not perfect, but we have come a far way since that time," Holness said. However, many Jamaicans remain skeptical. While the government boasts about increased funding, public hospitals are still struggling with broken equipment, shortages of essential medical supplies, and long wait times. Critics argue that funding increases aren't translating into real improvements for ordinary citizens. The big question: can Jamaica afford these promises? With a looming general election, both parties are trying to win over voters with their budget plans and promises. But Williams' warning raises an important question. Can Jamaica afford the PNP's proposals without going into debt? Or is the government exaggerating the risks to distract from their own failures? What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments.